Today I'm making Jell-O Rainbow Cake. It's time for another vintage recipe. This quick recipe comes from a 1982 General Foods ad. You can press the CC button to turn on subtitles or check out the full list of ingredients in the video description. We're starting off by baking some white cake per the package instructions. Bear with me as I struggle to open this bag. I forgot scissors. Again. There we go. Now we're emptying it into the mixer and adding 1 cup of water, half a cup of oil, and 3 egg whites. And we're mixing it on medium speed for about 2 minutes. Let's get 2 8-inch round cake pans ready by spraying them all over with non-stick spray and dividing our batter evenly between the two. Drop the pans a few times to release air bubbles before baking at 325 degrees for 32 minutes. Once the cakes are cooled, we can prepare our Jell-O. Pick 2 3-ounce packages of Jell-O. I'm using strawberry and berry blue, but any 2 flavors will work. Now pour them out into separate bowls and dissolve in boiling water. 1 cup of water per flavor. And I'm just whisking these briefly to help them dissolve evenly. Now let's make some holes for our Jell-O to seep through. I found that a chopstick will make a good sized hole for the Jell-O. Just poke each cake all over before spooning in the dissolved Jell-O over each cake.
Never skip lunch again with the taco launcher. Just load the tacos into the launch tube, turn the dial to your desired lunch time, and forget it.
Chill 3 to 4 hours. To get the cakes out of the pans, we're just going to dip them in warm water 10 to 20 seconds to slightly melt the gelatin, before flipping the cake out and centering onto our serving plate. I covered my cake stand in parchment paper to keep it clean while frosting. We're going to use a whole 8-ounce container of Cool Whip for this. And we're just topping the cake with an even layer. Probably could have used more here. The recipe says to use a cup. Now repeat the dipping process for the other cake layer. And flip it onto the first layer, again making sure to keep it centered. Now I'm unloading some Cool Whip on top to spread out over the top and sides, trying to fill in any gaps between the layers. I started getting a bunch of crumbs in there, so I tried to keep this layer somewhat thin and put it in the freezer about 20 minutes to act as a crumb coat. What's this supposed to look like again? Oh, okay. Use the remaining Cool Whip to cover the cake entirely and just dip the spatula into the frosting and lift to make little waves all over the cake. Looks close enough. Now pull the parchment paper out. Smooth. Hopefully you didn't put yours so far under the cake that you need to lift the cake off to pull it out. Chill and garnish as desired. Or don't. I was already running late. And enjoy. I upload every Thursday. If you enjoyed this, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time.